Yo. Today we are reacting to this comedian's wife just ruined his career. Akash. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been hearing stories about this on the internet for weeks now. They was talking about how his wife has been publicly disrespecting him and shit. And they said he just been letting it happen. So shit, we just finna get right into the video. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
He has been a stand-up comedian named Akash Singh, and some comments that his wife has made about their life and their marriage. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Flagrant podcast starring Andrew Schultz and the man himself, Akash. And as far as digital media goes, comedy podcasts are not really my thing.
I've heard some legendary tipping, right? Like, I remember I was hanging with Rogan once. He drops the car off. It's 100. Picks it up. It's 100.
Okay, that's aggressive.
Yeah.
He's responsible. I guess I just don't find either host to be particularly funny. I really think that Andrew got a career from swinging on Joe Rogan's nuts, and then Akash in turn did the same with Andrew. This guy is actually so unfunny as a comedian that I thought for sure he was like Lily Singh's long-lost brother or something like that. But it is simply not true. They actually do have two things in common, though. For one, they both cannot take any sort of constructive criticism regarding their comedy.
I'm trying to power through the set, but when I'm done with my set and I see him doing this, that shit, there is no way your fucking left hand is more interesting than what we're doing up here for an hour.
And for two, they were both virgins deep into their...
Nah, that shit is crazy. What if you trying to pop his left finger, my nigga? Shit. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely more important. Shit.
I'm sure I could get there, but I don't give off the vibe, I think, of the girls are like, I gotta fuck that guy.
In fact, it's quite apparent that growing up and even through his early adult life that this man had zero confidence in himself and never really got any attention from any girls.
So in high school it was because you said you didn't look good, and then after that it was
I was hideous.
Well, you're not a hideous guy.
Hey, you haven't seen me in high school.
Well,
Short,
what
fat,
happened?
Crooked teeth. I was just like a chipmunk, dude.
And I really do think that this is how he became a living doormat, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. And funny enough, the seeds of this expose of his home life were planted years ago when Myron and Frogger from Fresh and Fit would go onto the Flagrant podcast, and it was beyond clear that Akash was not a fan of these guys by any means.
The way I look at it is, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien?
Yeah.
Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal.
And ever since this interaction, the two of them have had beef for years, and even the two podcasts in general have had issues with each other. And at first, I would say it was a pretty even battle with each
I'm not gonna lie, Akash should have never gotten to this battle with them. Especially with the clips I've been seeing of his girl. Nigga, the girls Fresh and Fit be talking about he's married to one of them. That's tough. That's tough. Myron,
the fan base kind of riding for their guys, but lately Myron has been teabagging the shit out of Akash online. And it's really all been possible because of Akash's wife, Jasleen, as she has pretty much given Myron all the ammo in the world. You see, Akash made the mistake of trying to appear too perfect, and every time he would open up his mouth about his wife, Jasleen, he would paint her as this beautiful, sexy, but also innocent, almost naive person. And on more than one occasion, he noted this story where they lost their V-cards to each other when she was in her early 20s, and I believe he was in his late 30s.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this:
do
you believe her?
If you've seen her,
I wouldn't believe that for a second, bro. Any girl I meet, every time I hear a girl tell me they body count, I don't even ask anymore. Like, really, I really don't really give a fuck. But, nigga, when they tell me, they be like, oh, it's 3. That be the number I hear the most. I hear the number 3. So, yeah, I be like, ain't no way everybody just has 3 bodies.
Hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like,
at one point, I thought I was just a whore. I was like, man, every girl I met had 3 bodies. Yeah, something ain't adding up.
I mean, it's almost like the guy had a superiority complex over this V-card fun fact, when in reality, he was really just on some Steve Carell shit. And it's quite apparent that even in his newfound success, he was still deeply insecure from his adolescence. But either way, Akash was still pretty well respected for years, and the problem really didn't start until his wife opened up her mouth. And at first, it was simply about the
Damn, I wonder how his shows is gonna go now. Like, nigga, he gonna go up on stage making jokes, and then a lot of people is gonna have a lot of jokes involving his wife. That shit tough.
community and specifically Fresh and Fit.
So my husband actually interviewed these Red Pill guys on their podcast one time, and I won't mention their names because who the fuck even cares. But it was so funny because he actually called them out on their shit and their like stupid fucking beliefs and how they say that they're helping men when actually what they say is like really detrimental and damaging, especially to young impressionable men. Because he went at them, the Red Pill guys like fans were attacking him after.
Nigga, that's all the Red Pill ever did. They attack insecure niggas, bro. We all know that, bro. We know.
Found pictures of us, and because I'm like objectively attractive, you know, they were saying that we couldn't possibly have got together in a natural kind of way or like in the wild, like it must have been an arranged marriage.
Now, the most ironic part about her call out is that she herself turned to making Fresh and Fit as content for women, where she embodies the idea that women should be constantly treated like spoiled brats who need their every whim catered to by their husbands. In fact, it's
bullshit. I am not your father, my nigga. You can do it. You can do it.
It's like all she really knows how to do is sit at home and spend Akasha's money. I mean, just listen to how she describes herself.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
And trust me, guys, after this, the clips only get much worse. You know, it's almost like going from Weenie Hut Jr. straight to Hell's Inferno, as she totally comes off as an entitled gold digger when it comes to finances.
Damn, that's a strong-ass handshake, ain't it? This strong-ass
Hell's
handshake.
Inferno, as she totally comes off as an entitled gold digger when it comes to finances.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't. If you want to work, all for that. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his account, that's a fucking red flag. His money is our money and my money is my money.
Yes.
I don't think that's fair. That shit is crazy. Fuck no.
Very easy to say when you have no income.
That is actually my number one. They must be generous with their finances from day one.
I'm generous. Very calm. Very respectful. I'll buy my bitch some shit. But now splurging is crazy. I don't think I'm ever up in a Birkin. I ain't gonna lie. That's too much. They go for like what, 35K to 500,000? Ain't that a Armand's bag or some shit like that? A Birkin bag?
Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife. Let's go ride a bike with my wife.
And it's just like the best fucking part is like living with your best friend.
Also, it's like there's
who buys you designer shit.
My wife is objectively gorgeous. Me? No. So that's what you gotta do. I gotta work my ass off, and then every time she starts looking at me and she starts assessing my beauty, I just throw a bag at that bitch. Chest pass!
And just look at her sheer...
He thought he ate with that one. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty good though. She start trying to adjust my beauty. I throw a bag at that bitch. Oh, fuck no. Baby, I need you to admire this. Oh, God.
Action to Akash surprising her with an upgraded wedding ring recently.
First of all, I want to say happy birthday. All of this is
This is what I never understood. Like, why do niggas marry the same girl twice? Like, is it because he didn't throw the wedding already? Is it because they didn't do the papers and shit yet? Like, me personally, I ain't doing no paperwork. I ain't doing none of that. I could do a wedding and shit and get you a ring, but other than that, anything past that is too much. I hate writing my name down on shit I don't want my name to be on. Oh God. I don't need us to become one. We already won. So that's good enough right there. I put a ring on it. That's as much as I can do. I did the best I could do.
Told me I could do anything that I wanted.
With him also saying that he now wanted to renew their vows in India in front of their families, and just pay attention to what her main focus was in this clip.
All I wanted was a zero minimum manufacturer,
I don't care, nigga. Good job.
I started Envy Levite because...
Bitch.
I think the only thing you can do is propose again.
Oh
Ghislaine.
my
Ghislaine sing. Will you be Ghislaine sing forever again?
Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! How big is this?
What the ring look like?
What do you say?
This is so Courtney Mustard.
Oh God damn, boy, what the fuck? That nigga bought the bitch a chandelier to put around her finger? Good job, buddy, good job.
Her lap.
Now clearly she was not moved by the rededication of their love to each other. Hell, she even dodged that poor motherfucker's kiss.
Marriage is much better
Man,
for
it's-
women. It literally starts with a man getting on his knees begging you. But is that enough? No. You also get an exquisite piece of jewelry. 3 paychecks, that's what she told me. 3 on a finger?
And I just know for a fact that she is the type of chick to require a blood diamond over a lab grown, all because she needs
Damn, that's crazy. Did she always do this?
to walk around feeling supreme to other people. You know, she wants to feel that slave labor on her finger. And Akash actually makes another fatal mistake here of encouraging her to have a TikTok and podcasting platform.
Who was your first girlfriend?
I had one in
Sore
college.
subject.
I had
Now for him, this was really the beginning of the end, as she would start oversharing quickly.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. The top 4 songs when I came back for my sophomore year: Click, Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance, Birthday Cake, The 2 Chainz. I was
All these songs are horrible. Why are you doing this? What the fuck did she even list off again?
Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance, Birthday Cake, The 2 Chainz. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like,
That's crazy. A roster of niggas that you rotate to? How the hell can you even manage a roster, bro? I was a different type of whore back in my prime, bro. I only can deal with one bitch at a time. Anything too... I can't have a rotation of 7. I get tired. I need one bitch at a time, and then I'll go on to the next one. I cannot just have a rotation of 7 bitches in my phone. And then her having a rotation, it's like, wow. You must have a lot of time on your hands back in college, yeah.
And it's just
How the
hilarious
hell were
because
you keeping up with that? Like, god damn.
Akash acted like he found this diamond in the
What?
rough, like she was some pure angel sent down from heaven, when it turns out she was the total opposite.
I was popping my pussy in these white boy frat houses.
I met this guy on Tinder. This was before Bumble or Hinge. This was in the OG days of the app. And this guy,
This is how she built up on her rotation dating apps. Goddamn. It would have been better if you did it just around the college campus.
I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I woke up in the morning and my asshole was a little sore. Oh my god.
And I gotta say, for someone who is already years out of college, she sure does reminisce about it a lot. And it seems like most of her memories involve partying and other men.
So do me a favor, to all my brown girls who are starting college, you actually don't have to date the first guy that gives you attention. And when I got to college, I was like, oh my God, it's like open season and like all these guys are like starting to give me attention and like everyone's being so social.
Now, where things would really explode for Neon's father, though, is when his wife opens up her mouth about her best friend slash podcast host husband, Nav. And at first I thought she was actually talking about the pudgy rapper, but no, she is on this man's dick like no married woman I've ever seen.
Would y'all ever have an together with your husband? Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
Now, for me, all of these...
Yeah, that's crazy. Talking about another man like that is crazy. She should have been cut off right there. But I gotta see his comedy shows, because earlier in the video, nigga, I heard her say shit. That he talks shit about me all the time during his video, during his stand-up comedy. I gotta see some of his shit.
Would be grounds for immediate divorce. And no, I'm not even joking. Like, never have I sat with one of my friends and said, damn, bro, your girl got a fat ass. She got some nice tits. Like, that would just be so disrespectful that I would expect any one of my boys to slap the hell out of me for that. And obviously vice versa.
We're gonna have a compound. Yes. And me, Nav, Nehal, and Akash are gonna be in two, like, adjoining houses so that we could always be near each other.
And we're gonna have a connecting basement where we have dinner and movie nights and
yeah, Akash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more.
But for Akash, this ends up being the worst part, as he willingly gets cucked for their audience of less than 1,000 subscribers. And the funniest part to me is that he shows up on the couch with the other husband, Nav, and I expected him to be like this jacked, badass, historically good-looking guy. And funny enough, he's really just like Akash 2.0. He's like his cooler older brother or some shit like that, body language and
like
all.
his dad.
And at first, they just discuss their home life and the drama over their finances.
But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby, I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the fuck did you do that makes you tired?
I went to Pilates.
It's been unspoken, but now we're just saying it.
Pilates is crazy. And she might even be fucking the Pilates instructor, bro. If it's a white, kinda buff but dad bod looking nigga with frat boy vibes, she might be fucking him too. I honestly think she fucking Nav and her co-host partner behind his back already. I believe that.
We're both making content. If it's funny, we're good. That was clearly my wife trying to be funny, and watching everyone take it, because the idea that my wife, she's gonna start making so much, you guys are gonna make so much money. No. The idea that she would even go to the bank to try to open her own account, it's like laughable.
But quickly it is quite apparent that Akash's wife cannot handle herself around the aura that is Nav.
I love you, but I actually love you in one of all of you.
I mean, just look at the eye contact between them and how awkward Akash looks. I mean, she really almost slipped up and straight up said that she wanted to bang this guy.
Can I say, this is the best husband I've ever seen, and I'm not even saying that hyperbolically. It's a little annoying.
He up there offering her up on the plate. Like, yeah, this is the best man I've ever fucking seen in my life. Wife, you should fuck him. Don't worry, we're gonna fuck. Okay, babe.
And other than the blatant cuckery, she makes it apparent that she is the most ungrateful wife to this guy. And as a matter of fact, she does not even want to celebrate his own birthday with him using his own money.
May the 4th is Akash's birthday. And
May the 4th be with you.
Yes,
yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something. Listen, I'm just used to being treated like a princess all day, every day, so that one day that I don't...
Oh, what torture.
Yeah.
And so, of course, she got a lot of backlash.
Damn, bro, shit. He can't get his birthday? Like, man, I'm just used to getting treated like a princess all day, every day. So that one day I don't... torture. Damn, my nigga. He don't get to get treated like a king ever. Shit. I gotta get him something. Oh. He's not buying me anything for his birthday. Oh.
I mean, even the most staunch feminist out here was saying, like, please do not make me defend a man. Obviously, Myron was out here roasting the shit out of them collectively, and this was their airhead response to all the attention that they've been garnering.
But I will say, our haters are kind of really fucking dumb, because you hating on us gained me 15,000 followers. That's organic followers. So it's like, you're just giving us more relevancy. Like, we were literally a pop culture topic and, like, people couldn't stop talking about it.
Yes, your haters will totally make you famous. I'm sure they aren't just watching the house burn down from afar. And I feel like everyone has that dumbass friend who pauses them in the middle of a conversation to say, yo, bro, this conversation's great. We should totally have a podcast, you and me. You're right, bro. Everyone's got to hear this. And I really think that that's how this stupid-ass podcast started. Akash, don't tell me you built that studio, my guy. I mean, straight up, they need to start giving out IQ tests before they will sell you a microphone. And I'm just saying, guys, like, being someone whose job is online in the fashion that mine is, I would never date an influencer chick, or even a girl who has any sort of aspirations of online fame. It would just be way too big of a liability for reasons like this, and I definitely would not want someone who sits at home all day spending and solely relying on my income. But hey, I guess that's just the way I see it. You know, there has been this continued sense that, like, the Rogan sphere, and pretty much any comedian kind of revolving in its atmosphere, has kind of been, like, self-destructing in the last year. I mean, if you go to the Flagrant podcast right now, the comment section is a literal war zone where Akash is getting destroyed, he's getting called a cuck, he's getting called a simp. I mean, someone take that motherfucker off the barbecue, he's done, he's cooked. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some of the simp-ass comedians out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace! So one of the hottest topics...
That's tough. He got cooked on this video, too. I feel kind of bad for bro. Everybody just on his ass. But shit. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Dun, dun, dun. This is the end of the video. I'm gonna talk to y'all niggas later.